Hello, honey. Welcome back home. How was work today? Oh, I see. It does sound like it was a stressful day. But, hey, at least it's over now, right? True. Yes, you do have to work tomorrow, but at least we have the rest of tonight. That's my love. I already have food in the oven. It should be ready in the next half hour, so that will give you time to shower, unwind a little, maybe even play that new game you got yesterday. Maybe. What do you mean, my love? You bought it yesterday and you were so excited to play it. What do you mean, look? Do I really have a look? I suppose any expression that I have will always appear on my face, regardless of whether I want to hide it or not. Yes, I don't quite believe you, my love, that things have just randomly changed. Unless you heard some terrible reviews about the game, which I doubt, considering how so many people have been praising it. Either something has happened in your mind that has caused you to stop playing games overnight, or something happened at work that discouraged you. Why? The reason why I can tell these things, baby, is because I can read you like a book. We've been together for 6, married for 2. 2 years is a long time, as is 6 years. But it's basically long enough for me to say I know you. So, what happened? Don't want to talk about it? That's okay. I won't force you to share anything that you're not comfortable with. But you know I am here for you. Of course I won't judge you. I'm the last one to ask, silly. We've been through a lot. Why would I judge the person I love? Of course, I remember them. They aren't quite your favorite coworker. But what happened? What did they say? You two had a conversation about games? And then what happened? Well, that's rude of them. Basically demeaning to you, saying that you enjoying playing games isn't productive or mature? Of course, it's ridiculous, and it is far from the truth. It got you thinking? What did this make you think about? So let me get this straight. Because of this, and it seems to me like there have been multiple conversations lately about your love for video games, that it's gotten you to think that it's not helpful, that gaming is, how shall I put this, childish, even a stunt on one's growth? I suppose that last one is a bit extreme, but I understand what you mean. But I promise you that all of those things that they said are mere opinions. And more importantly, opinions that you should not care about. I know it's easier said than done, but, well, I believe that it's quite the opposite. Playing games of various sorts is actually helpful, a positive outlet. This is true, I am an avid gamer myself, but you see me. I can still conduct my life in a very adult, mature, and appropriate way, in which I can still study and work and have time for you and my family and our friends. I know all about the stigma, my love. It's not very uncommon to think that just because you play games means you're doomed to just play games, to not take life seriously, to eventually not amount to anything. But that's not true. I see games as a healthy means of distraction from the everyday bores of life. Or when you're frustrated, stressed out, or even angry because of something that happened at work, or just out and about, or even when I press your buttons a bit too much. Playing games is a very healthy outlet to release those negative feelings. I firmly believe so, yes. It's better to play a game and release those negative energies that you have pent up inside you on a virtual character, or on zombies, or redirect it to create a farm, or a house, or, well, there's a multitude of different types of games out there. It's better to do that than allow it, these feelings, to bottle up inside you, to where you eventually explode and potentially hurt others around you in real life. stigma is very strong. I agree. If I'm using that word right. I do know, however, that gaming is a very good way to release that stress at the end of the day, or to just temporarily escape to another world where you can have all the adventure that you want. And it's really helped, especially during times like this where people are very limited on where they can go. Oh, I know, my love, but even though we are able to work outside of our house, everything, the sickness, pandemic, is still very real. And I found that even a lot of my friends, people I know who used to never really play much games, are turning to those open world adventures and all of those types to go places in the comfort of their own home. I agree. Some of the worlds are vast and very beautiful. I see no problem in it. I mean, that's what we pretty much do at the end of every day. We play video games together, or one of us plays while the other watches for maybe an hour and a half, after we eat, of course, and we just talk about our day. I personally find it very enjoyable, regardless of whether I play with you or not. And it's a nice way for us to de-stress after a potentially rough day at work. No, I do not see a problem with it. We make sure that we play long enough for us to have fun, but we also have it in moderation. I don't see us spending hours and hours, and countless hours even, on games. Everything is good in moderation. You know this. Yes, what I am basically saying is that it's okay to enjoy your video games, computer games, board games, just any games in general, as long as it's in moderation and really does not result in the physical harm of others around you. Well, rage games are sort of a different story. That's where you just need to learn how to control yourself when you get frustrated. And I am glad you find those very rewarding once you win. As you should. Difficult games are difficult for that reason, so that when you do win, it feels great. But I digress. My love, there is nothing wrong with enjoying video games. Ignore what others around you say. If it helps you feel better and relaxed after a stressful day at work, then you should enjoy it. I enjoy games and music, cooking and baking, even writing and recording. All these things are ways I can de-stress and let out my creativity. do have other interests out of playing games. And I do love whenever we are able to go on walks together. It's nice and refreshing. I'm glad you enjoy it too. Of course, you can ask a question, my love. You can ask as many as you'd like, although I'm not sure why you would have any. Me? Why do I love games? Well, other than the obvious reasons that I said before, it's a way to escape, a way to feel unstoppable, a way to adventure to worlds that don't even exist, that are magical. I find it very fun, just enjoyable. I enjoy learning about the mechanics of games, the art. I really appreciate good artwork and good storyline in any game. And I just, most importantly, enjoy the moments that we spend together when we play. Either you play and I watch, or we play together. I enjoy all of it, because it's a time that I can just be present with you. And if I'm by myself, be present with myself. It is a good way to channel creativity, to channel negative feelings into positive. It is just pretty cool overall. Of course, I'm happy to be here for you, my love. You definitely plan to play after. Well, that's great. But first we should eat. Yes, and you need to shower. Why don't you go do that? I'll take out the food, we'll eat, and you get to break open your new game. I don't care that it's a single player. I want to watch you have fun. And if there's more things to vent about, work, I enjoy sitting there and being an ear to listen, an ear for you to talk to, and somebody to just be there for you. I love you too, darling. Now go get yourself cleaned up, go shower, that always helps too. And then after we eat, you can break open that new game. I'm excited to watch.